So this is me just first walk of French Pyrenees, and just come along this mountain track for like 2 kilometers or so, and now I've got to the viewing platform for the sunrise. It's just about to come up over there. So that's Sazos. And these peaks are all pretty big. They'll come in at like 2,000 something odd meters, nearly 3,000 I think. And I'm just amazed by this place already. I love it. Look how far down it is over there. Yeah. Sunrise just coming in. And this morning I've seen some deer already as I'm walking along, and I'm just amazed really, to be honest, that people have built houses along this track, this mountain track. There's 2 houses at least along this actual track, and it's like that, the track, you know. This is how they get to the house. And I'm thinking, how did they build those houses? You know, and what they've had to do is carry all of the materials by hand down tracks like this, or with horses. And that is something else, to be honest, because they're pretty big houses. And here comes the sunrise. Wow, yeah. What a morning. Only gets light about 5:30. And then the sunrise comes up now, which is nearly like 7 because, 7 o'clock, because it's in the mountains, so the mountains are hiding the sun. And there it comes. Yeah. So I'm contemplating going for a bit further, or going back the way I came for a couple of kilometres, because it's going to take me about an hour anyway. 45 minutes, an hour, yeah. And there's other trails, so I'm going to have a look at the map and have a think. But my initial thoughts on Pyrenees, because I've never been to the Pyrenees before, French Pyrenees and that. Wow, I feel like I've missed out, you know. I feel like I should have been here years ago. It's like a Scotland on steroids, you know. Yeah, it really made me think about, wanting to get as fit as possible to be able to do as much as possible out on these mountains. And thankfully, I've been doing quite a lot of walking, haven't I? So it should be alright, but I'd like to do like an endurance climb type thing, but probably going to do like a 4 or 5 hour hike or something easy style with the family today, and go and visit this kind of amphitheatre, kind of massive, the biggest waterfall in Europe seemingly. I forget how you pronounce it, but yeah, I'll do a little video on that. And I guess my thoughts are that there's always something new to find, and go and do things that you want to do before it's too late, and go and explore the world, because this is just something else, and I've never been here before, and it's just kind of making me think, what an absolutely beautiful walk up here, and beautiful. Anyway, enjoy whatever you're doing, and think about things that you'd like to do that you've not yet done, and see about organising doing them. Have a good one. So this is the path leading to one of these houses, and there's no other road in here. And so this is how they've got all of their supplies in, and all of the building materials and items. That's their house there. They made a big table out of a tree trunk, and they've used these rocks to put the end of the house on. But all of these tiles and windows and tin, they have to carry that in, you know. And there's no other way in apart from this path, which, you know, is good for perspective about what people can do. And it'd be interesting to know why they do it. Sometimes it might be that they just wanted to do that as like a holiday home, or might be that they live there all the time. It doesn't look like anybody's there at the moment, but I could be wrong. And everything that they needed to build it has come through this path. There's another couple of buildings that you can see along the path here. One of them looks like a goat or sheep, building, and but it might be actually someone else, a house even. But yeah, it could be a house actually, because it's got a stove pipe, and all this tin and slate has had to come in through this narrow path here. You might be able to get some kind of vehicle up here, but I doubt it, to be honest, because down at the bottom it actually turns into a track again. But, you know, maybe like a quad bike you could do with a trailer, potentially. But look, this is another one here. And they've brought everything in. This is a warehouse type place for farm animals and stuff. Keeping farm animals. It's just amazing that they've done that. And it's the same across this whole area, because you see it when you're driving, and you can see it across the valley and other places on the map. And carried everything in down this path, and at the bottom here there's a beautiful gorge and river with some legends or poems type things on it. I'll try and take a photo of. Top one is where I just went to the viewing platform, and also there's this kind of other route you can take up the mountain more, and then this down arrow is to go back down to the village, and then if you go up there, that leads up a mountain as well. It's just in French, so I'm not exactly sure without looking at it. It's talking basically about the water torrent and all of this. This is like waterfalls coming down the mountain, so you can walk all the way up this waterfall right up to the top. I've looked on the map, and this gives you a little bit of like a map of the river, but also like it's kind of like a little farm here, and like a touristy farm, but also an active farm. And if you have a look at this, it's like a gorge. A big drop down there, and it kind of continues all the way down. And this is a little legend or story, folk tale about it. Yeah, so we've got a bridge across there, and just these like amazing smells as well from the moss. And then this is the farm basically. And what's cool, I noticed on the way up, was they actually have a little music venue here, which I couldn't believe, and they've been advertising it on little signs on the way up. And looks like a goat farm and sheep farm, and they make stuff. But can you imagine this is a music venue? I've never seen anything like it. You know, it's like an active farm, restaurant, cafe, and this is their music venue where they do live music periodically, and they're advertising for, I mean, Can you imagine this setting? People playing music there, sat on that, with the mountains in the background, just chilling. This is where people sit to watch the music, you know, live music and that. Have a little bit of food and a drink from the cafe restaurant here. Ferme des Cascades, so it's like the farm of the cascading river, you know, the gorge and the water. This is the little restaurant and this is the actual farm. And there is a road to here now, but those other bits, there's goats and sheep. Anyway, oh, and some chicken. Nice. Let's come past there. I'm digging up the road, getting some worms and bits. Right. I better get back. Everybody be awake now. Yeah, so as I come down into the village, from being up in the hills, it's only like, I don't know, it'll be about 4 or 5 kilometres today, but you feel the difference going up hills compared to down. I'm feeling it all. It's like a little warm-up hike, which might do me some good. But what I notice is how I enjoy French people saying bonjour, yeah, or bonjour, no. It's basically saying good morning, you know, or hi. And it's like, blinking heck, what a breath of fresh air, you know. Because around London and Kent, you rarely get that, you know. Oh, look. Yeah, so anyway, so that whole trail stops on this tiny little path, and they're advertising their little shop and farm and music venue slash restaurant that's actually a little climb up there, or you can drive up this road to get to the farm at least. But then it's just very cool. I like all these little tracks, and that's where we've been up there. I'm going back to the jeet, grab a coffee and step on to the next place.